And I believe we are going out on the high seas once again. Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to Xenogears. Who would have thought? In a Xeno game, religion is a bold-faced lie. Religion serves another purpose other than being holy. Who would have thought? Anyway though, we are here, we are back, and we are ready to help out the men of the sea. Pausing, phrasing, punctuation. It's always needed. Otherwise you get awkward sentences. Don't think there's any more. I don't think there's another awkward sentiment then. Honey, why do you make it so hard? To live without you? Why? Why are you laughing? What do you think I meant? You see, punctuation and timing, very much a thing.
Let's eat, comma, grandma, or let's eat grandma.
Oh my god. Or dude, God. Question? Some of those things we may or may not have experienced recently in our lives. But I don't.
Dude, God.
Dude, God.
Question.
A question. No, it's dude, God. Question? It's like, yes. I have many questions, like what the hell are you trying to say? Well, I digress. I will say this, a little during the stream or during the intro, I've just been setting things up and also trying to grind. Also, hello Laser, if you're still here. What is up? Nice to see you back so early. You're always the first one coming in to our streams. I appreciate you dude. But yeah, just on setup, I was just equipping things, buying things, and just trying to level things up moderately. Because I want to try and get back to where we were, roughly level-wise. I was trying to get I want to do combos, but everyone keeps dying. But no, I was just trying to get back up to 40, but never mind. But yeah, it was taking a while, so I figured let's just start off nice and strong and let's just head on upwards. Plus, I was trying to learn death blows on the ground, but all the enemies, well, for the most part, were big, gigantic ones, so I ended up getting in my gears anyways. So off we go then to help the people again. I'm sure we'll deal with you later.
Prison Island, not Prison Island.
Yeah. The good type of religious tower, but I am assuming will not be good for very long. Because again, it's Xeno.
Let's hope it's like Blade and things go down at that tower.
You never know. It could. I'm hoping so. It's gonna be a busy week for us, I think. Not because of work. Well, yeah, yes, because of work, but also because we've got so much going on in the coming week. I mean, because this Friday, of course, we got Mario Wonder coming out, in which we're gonna have to be patient and not LP immediately. Which in all honesty, I kind of feel bad for not getting down sooner. But at the same time though, it's a platformer, so I don't feel like we've got much to. It's not going to be as advanced as, say, like Tears of the Kingdom or Xenoblade 3.
Mhm.
But still, though, it is something we are definitely going to do work on. And of course, next week we have decided, and we'll probably get around to finalizing things and properly organizing things. But next Wednesday we are going to be doing another live stream for the Gamers Outreach Foundation. So expect those are the kind of streams which we go for a long period of time for, isn't it?
Mhm.
I mean, would you want it to be the same way this time around? Be like stream for what, maybe 10 hours or something like that.
I don't know.
We'll have to see. I mean, like we discussed in previous streams or discussions off camera, we're definitely going to give it the good old college try for sure. But it just all depends, because I feel like the issue is, don't get me wrong, I do love streaming and I do love those kind of streams, but oh no, it's just very awkward to say, like, we would want the foundation to also cooperate with us, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's for a good cause, so I can't really be mad. But we've given them, we've given them enough time, so we should be okay. But either way, let's get to story. Let's get to it. And that's it. Oh, sorry. Off the sea! It's what I like to say. For now, we're cowards of the sea. We are salvagers. I won't ask for revenge. Just make sure the thing that attacked us dies.
Can we get him as a party member already?
I want to, man. We could roam the seven seas on the freaking Thames.
Plot twist: he's the most OP party member.
That's why he's never playable.
Nobody messes with the men of the sea.
No, absolutely. Just ask Triton. Due north, the edge of the island, but where there's nothing there but a small mine. Okay, so we know where to go now.
Sounds like we're going to a mine.
Yeah, we're going to a dig site for sure, because that always ends well.
Yeah.
You never know, in the mine, you never know, there might be a banquet hall.
That's what I was just about to say.
Hey, great minds think alike, and yet sometimes fools, they don't differ. It's either that or we're still in sync, and I love you. Most likely that one. Because we've definitely known each other for 13 years now. I would like to assume we were on some sort of wavelength.
13 years.
Yeah, that's when we first started talking to each other.
I feel old.
Hey, not as old as me, buddy.
What are you talking about? You're only a year older than me.
A year and 3 months. That makes all of the difference. Set this it. Here's a structure, and it is No, wait. Is that due north or due south? I didn't check. Anyway, fighting a griffin. With bullets. That was my gear face. Do not scratch up my gear face, man. The paint job. I just had that painted.
Ow, my face.
Ow, my paint. The hard snap. Broken across my back.
Once again, griffin butt.
Yeah. Alright, YouTube. If you want to thumbnail something, thumbnail that. Because my god, the VOD that went up today. What timing. I still find it extremely hard to believe that wasn't like some sort of manipulated thumbnail.
It was not. It was YouTube generated.
I believe you. Just, you know, those times where something is just so succinct and so good that you can't help but feel like, you know what, that surely that's been manipulated somehow.
Because usually YouTube just shows the starting screen and nothing else as a thumbnail.
Well, considering how I started things off on the I stayed on the intro screen for a while. It might be a chance to be the starting stream setup, but I don't know.
Most likely.
But we'll see. Something could something funny could have could occur tonight, and that would be the thumbnail. And from what I am seeing, it would appear that it is actually a good idea that I brought Ellie along with me, because she says some interesting things. I think she also allows us to skip a section. At least that's what I've read. Then again, though, my guides on this game have been a bit sketchy, so who's to say? I mean, it worked out for Rico, so...
Yeah, with the bell thing.
Yeah, so who am I to say it's not going to work for me this time? Alright, we are exiting Elysium, now going into the Ether Mine. Hi! Just that awkward pause. Ooh, are you... it would appear you guys are succinctly set up in a row, and I like that, because it allows me to burn! You all. Meanwhile, he's getting attacked by lasers.
At least this isn't a gear dungeon, because I was worried about that. We had to worry about fueling up.
Yeah. To your point, though, I'm not quite sure if I actually have fueled up proper.
Because I remember in the cave where it was a gear dungeon and we lost fuel and we killed the guy.
Yes, I remember that, and I felt so bad. Didn't I reset?
Yeah.
I believe I reset that.
We killed the fueling station guy.
Yep, it's like, I'm not going to pay you, I'm just going to kill you. It's like, oh, I'm a terrible person. Also, I need to remember now that I'm back on the ground, I should probably work on my death blows a little bit. I think if I remember right, Saiten and Ellie are close to getting their stuff back up. Science 40, there we go. No wait, that's just an ether attack. Okay, ether attacks are yellow, death blows are green. Oh, death blows are green. Also, I don't like how quiet this is. Whenever this game goes quiet, I get nervous.
Yeah, because it's not like Xenosaga.
No.
Where you're expecting quiet.
Yeah. Alright, that's foreboding. was awkward.
Yeah, this feels more like the World Tree than anything.
Yeah. Except this time we're going down to a dig site, so it's like we're going. Oh my god, that looks great. That's a scale and a half, man. I know it's like a crude JPEG backdrop, but geez, that's elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
When we were buried. Okay, now I'm starting to worry that's the way to progress. So that's in the east. Train north. I can't go north. I can't go west. All right, so east it is. All right, game. Thanks for making the choice for me.
I can't remember if the conduit shows up in this game or not.
It honestly wouldn't shock me if there was like a crude image of it or something representing it, because you got to remember it's gonna look different because to what we know, because it's had to change because of copyright reasons.
It did.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, because whatever version we see in this game is going to look different to what it does in Xenogears and Xenosaga and Xenoblade, because different companies, like an art designer. Oh, lovely, great. An art designer cannot make something and then reuse the exact same asset for another game for a different company.
Okay.
Because for the most part, when an artist gets brought on for a game project or a comic or a movie, normally they sign contracts just like any composer would, to say, hey, you agree that when you work with us, everything you make is now our copyrights. You know, 'cause that's how business works. Otherwise, it makes you a dumbass, and you think everything Sega and Archie owns, I own, and they're stealing from me. And then you pretty much ruin the entire Sonic comic, and then it has to end because you can't use half of the characters because of a legal dispute.
Wait, what? Back up. What was all that about?
Basically, okay. How much do you know about the Sonic comic series?
Well, I think there's Archie and IDW?
Not anymore. Not anymore. The Archie one doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
At
That's
all.
one with Sally in it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And all the free fire is not that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Those characters, as far as Sega and Canon's concerned, they don't exist because the person who made them years ago came out recently and said, actually, you know what? I made those characters, so I own them. Sega owes me money.
Well, because I know Sega made Sally, but I don't know about the rest of the characters.
No. Nope, Sega. None of Sega didn't make Sally.
Well, I thought she appeared in a game at one point.
Nope. Allegedly, it was meant to be a game, but that got cancelled for one reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, yeah, all of the Freedom Fighters and everything that's in the Archie series, yeah, sure, they can't be used anymore. Not by Sega, not by Archie, because the person who originally drew them apparently has gone nuts and said, "No, I drew them, I made them, so they're mine."
And that's Ken Pender?
Yes, Ken Penders.
Okay.
So basically, Archie had to stop the comics because all of the characters he was claiming were like knee deep in storylines.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to stop, and then the legal disputes didn't move. So Sega just said, "Okay, Archie, don't make them anymore." And Archie gave up, and then the people who like the writers said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna leave Archie," and that's why the IDW thing is a thing now. Because one guy just said, "No, I own them now." It's also one of the reasons why I think Sonic Chronicles 2 is never gonna happen, because that same guy said, "Hey, these echidnas that are from a different tribe. Oh, that's clearly ripping off my work, and I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue you guys as well."
Wow.
Yeah. Seriously. And
Makes me glad I never read those comics then.
yeah, and here's the thing: the guy Ken Penders, he's still saying, if Sega wants to, you know, I'm open for business. If Sega would just pay me, I would just let all of the characters be. It's like, dude. It's like, dude. One of the reasons why a lot of old composers don't work in the game industry as much anymore is because they want to make money off of the tunes that people loved growing up. I think one of the best examples is Hideki Naganuma, the guy who made Jet Set Radio soundtrack, Ollie King, Sonic Rush. He absolutely refuses to do any work unless he gets a contract saying everything I make belongs to me, no one else. But yeah, dude, it's just copyright in general is just so woefully out of date.
It is.
I mean, because what? It hasn't been updated since what, the 90s or 80s?
Yeah.
If not longer?
And look at the state of YouTube.
Yeah, for God's sake, don't get me started on YouTube right now. I mean, for God's sake, what's going on with, like, what, doxing and whatnot? Jesus Christ. And here's the annoying thing, YouTube is probably not going to do anything about that particular issue, because even though, I feel like what? A couple of days prior to the whole thing going down, YouTube says, "We do not condone doxing. If you do that, we will take severe action." A couple of days later, YouTube, I think, posts like a video or a photo of, "Hey, this is where this guy lives. He is harassing me." And YouTube's like, we're looking into the issue.
Yeah.
Like, what's there to look into? She clearly shows the guy's home and says, "Hey, I'm calling out his wife as well." It's like, yeah. Yeah, call out a guy and his wife while exposing his home to millions on the internet. It's like, great. I don't know, man. But plus with copyrights in general, it just really needs an update.
Yeah.
And I think what really, and I'm not a lawyer by any means. I am not a small town bird lawyer. But just something simple as say, hey, if you make a false claim, say like, I own this work, and it turns out that it's not true, or you just fail to provide evidence, I feel like you should be reprimanded for that.
Yeah.
As in, like, you are not allowed to make a claim, or you have one strike. Like, I know a bunch of people just keep on making fake accounts or fake companies to protect themselves, but I don't know, man. But at the same time, though, what can you really do? Because otherwise, you'll just be in a position which you think, you know what, would really solve it is if we start charging people for basic use of our site.
Oh yeah.
Because that would go down well.
Yeah.
No. Here's what you do. You do it as a trial, and then see if people are pissed off.
Yeah.
The internet's a mess, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, can we just? I mean, I'm not. I hate to use these terms because I think people are people, and it doesn't matter what time frame you live in and whatnot. But in all earnest, I feel like millennials have had it hard.
Yeah, they have.
Because what have we experienced right now? Okay, we've witnessed like 9/11, a plague, at least two recessions.
Yeah.
And we might be on the cusp of like a World War III.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
And don't even get me started on the housing market right now.
Yeah, sure. Like inflation's a pain in the arse and whatnot.
Yeah, because at our age, our parents had a house, a mortgage, a couple kids, and the entire shebang. Oh man.
Yeah. At what point does either the government or the world just say, look, man, this situation's messed up. Like, what is the emergency brake for this?
I wouldn't be optimistic, but realistically, I don't think there's gonna be one.
As in, like, the world. I mean, because at what point? I mean, it's gonna be like years and years and years and years in the future to get to this bad. But what happens if like 60 or 70% of your population of a country can just not afford a house and they're homeless? Like, what do you do then as a government? Like, what do you do? Because I know you can't suddenly turn around and say everything for a week is free.
Yeah.
This is getting very political. I mean, to be fair, we're playing a Xeno game where it's definitely not shy about saying things like this, but seriously.
I wish real life was like a Xeno game where we can go out and kill God and the world's at peace. Well, more realistically, more like Persona where it can change the hearts of people that are causing all of this.
Yeah. The world is definitely a mess.
As Offspring so eloquently put it.
No. I'm telling you, man. Stuff is messed up.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Those kinds of songs will continue to age well.
Yeah. I guess they will. And on your early '90s songs, I refer to the world government. I would say I would quote the song "Platypus" by Green Day. Because if you heard the breakdown of that song, it is a fun one.
Not heard that one.
Oh, it's a very grungy song and very different to what they normally do. But there is a part in which I don't know the singer's name, but it just goes on like a massive rant, just insult, just throws out a lot of swears, a lot of cuss words.
Yeah.
And at the end of that particular verse, they say, "I hope you die, hey." I don't know why. Just that part, I just get a kick out of it. Saying, "I hope you die, hey."
Kind of like Rage Against the Machine.
Maybe. I feel like one of the best rock stories I've ever heard is what the BBC tried to do to that particular band. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
So it's like, excuse me, band called Rage Against the Machine. Can you do that particular song that has a lot of swearing, but could you just not swear? Once again, band called Rage Against the Machine. And what do they do on live broadcast?
F you, I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah, pretty much. I just love that. I'd be like, what do you expect? What did you expect? It's like, you know the thing that makes you you. Don't do that. Compromise. It's like it's like what the band Hardline the same thing did as well.
Really?
Yeah, sure. They I think Johnny has said this numerous times. Double Eclipse, their first album, it went big. It went big and whatnot. It was in top billboards. It was even used in movies and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But then the record producer said, "Hey, there's this band called Pearl Jam. It's very grungy. Do that. Do that. You know, change everything about you and just do that." And they said no. And then that band pretty much went away for a while, and members left. Hence why, if you look at the timeline between Hardline's first album and Hardline 2, that's like, what, nearly 10 years? Yes, because the lead singer Johnny was so disenfranchised with the industry, it's like, no, I'm just gonna leave. Hence why a lot of those songs, you could definitely sense a feeling of anger towards it. But I also feel like, I don't know if he said this a lot, but I also get the feeling he's not a big fan of that album.
As in 2?
Yeah, Hardline 2. Which is very bittersweet for me because one of those songs. I got why you laughed. That was completely unintentional, but I'll take it. But yeah, it's very bittersweet for me because that was the first album I heard from Hardline. Yeah, sure, Do or Die. That was the first song I heard. I thought, okay. Because I don't know why. Just growing up for the longest time, for a time, I knew Hardline was a thing that Johnny did. But I didn't actually pay much attention to it, or never dived in to Hardline thinking, oh, it's not gonna be Crush 40. I'm not gonna like it and whatnot. And it turns out, you know what, giving something new a try might actually be beneficial. I'm really glad Poison does not stick around after fighting.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. I feel very silly for not just going on with the stream, because I'm definitely leveling up a lot quicker than what I assumed I would. I'm healing because why wouldn't I?
Do you think it'd be worth equipping anti-sleep stuff?
I think if I haven't got one already, I think I read in the guide that I'm going to get something for it here. But I will see if I don't have one already. Poison. Okay, Sleep Guard. Yeah, you know what? Just for convenience sake, I think I'm going to. But I'm not going to swap it on Billy because I want to keep those defense ups, because he's not he's not very
defensive.
yeah. Plus, I'm also getting the sinking feeling that because I don't know what to do, but he's running low on bullets, and I stocked up. At least back when we were on the ship, but has limited stuff, so I don't know how to restock him.
Didn't he say something about going into the menu and pushing different?
Oh, hello. Because Lifestone is really useless when you have a Billy. He already heals more and we have max HP. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle, and welcome. Welcome to the chat. If you couldn't tell, this is definitely our first time playing this game, but we want to because we love Xenoblade. And figured, why not? A lot of Monolith stuff is good, so why not indulge in a little bit more? But yeah, I'm also getting the sinking feeling that and I do kind of agree with you that when Billy's here, because he heals so much already, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But right now, I'm really kind of glad that I have the party setup that I do, because Ellie's Aoife, Billy's healing, and Simon, he can be a bit of a physical guy.
I feel kind of bad though, because Rico's getting the shaft.
Yeah, I will admit, ever since the prison, I haven't really had a use for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because Faye is decent offense and definitely defensive. Ellie's she's definitely been the Aoife user, and now we've got Billy. He's definitely more of the healing variety, but his bullets concern me because he has a gun. But Kyle, if you're still here, it seems like you know a bit about this game. I'm assuming you beat this already? Rico is mostly bad. Agility is about the most important stat, and Rico is tied for the lowest. I definitely get the sinking feeling that he was slow.
He carried us pretty good in the sewers.
I mean, yeah, because it's because he is a big, bulky boy, but at the same time, though, we were kind of strapped for members at that time, so we had to make do with what we had.
Mm-hmm.
But it is kind of sad that Rico is kind of the big, bulky guy, but incredibly slow. And for a game like this, where response time is very much important, you definitely want to get as many turns in as possible. Especially when it comes to the combo system and whatnot. He does have very high defense, which is important for one of the upcoming bosses, but armor can offset that for... it is good to know. Good to know. Okay, I wasn't expecting an elevator. I was hoping for a separate room, but okay. Because I definitely want to try and get as much of the extra stuff here as I can. Oh god, it's a red room. I'm scared. Okay, no, in all honesty, I want to see if I can see all of the extra rooms for items and whatnot. Luckily, enemies do not respawn. Thank God for that. So Kyla, if you're still here, have you? I am assuming you beat this game before. If so, what do you think? Good game, bad game. Can you even open chest? We have level 99 of everything. We have an unfortunate reason for that. We played this game. I've been it 49 times. You can guess what?
49 times?
Yeah. You can guess what I think of it.
It's like us with Xenoblade.
I hate this game. That's why I've played it so many times. I just love punishing myself. But no, we do have an unfortunate reason as to why we have 99 items. We played this game on an emulator 6 months ago. We wanted to play it completely vanilla, free of cheats and whatnot. But a couple of months ago, we lost completely everything because our save states failed and our saves got completely wiped because we were shifting things around. And then I had to get a save file from the internet. And yeah, the save file has completely spoiled us with money, with items. Which is, for me, a real shame, because I want to play this game as close to what it was intended. Because I want to feel that thrill of like, oh my god, this is nail biting, I might die from this. It's okay to cheat really in this game, because really the story is why you should play it. The gameplay is not too difficult. I completely agree.
Yeah.
It is a monolith game. It's a monolith game, so story, very much apparent. And I just went back to the elevator, didn't I? Because of the perspective, damn it. Oh boy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not against them using cheats in video games, but when it's for like RPGs and whatnot, or just first time playthroughs in general, I want to get a sense of what the developers intended. Like difficulty spikes, level designs and whatnot. I just want to get a sense of that. Because I don't know, I'm one of those weirdos who try to analyze things. Like, okay, it's like, okay, the developers put a spike here because they want to create tension for the game and whatnot and all that jazz. Once again, I'm very weird. Do you have all of the death blows unlocked? No. No, I'm learning them naturally. Thank God. Hence why I'm using Citan to just do square, triangle, X first. I do have a list of all of the death blows and what combos to use, but no, I don't have them unlocked straight away. That I at least want to try and do naturally, because I like the little jingles of like, you have unlocked this for playing well.
Did you put a sleep resist on Citan?
I did, yes.
Okay.
And Ellie.
I thought you just put one on Ellie's like, oh, Citan resisted that, wow.
No. I'm hoping Citan has... because he's very close to learning the next death blow. Really, if you don't use either doublers or evasion rings, you won't get too much of an unnatural experience on the game. I do have doublers and evasion rings, obviously because of what we have.
Yeah, Faye's definitely got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. Your levels are about right, and you have to work for your death blows. All you're really missing out is money grinding. Yeah, I will say this. I mean, to be fair though, when we first played this game initially, money wasn't really an issue. I felt like we were on point. It's like we were fighting enough and being able to afford a lot of things we wanted. Either doublers cost 38k each. Ah, that does ring a bell. But that's a classic JRPG in general. You'll want to get the easy road, you gotta work for it. And gear upgrades get expensive, so you would need to pick up and choose who to upgrade. Yep, now that definitely sounds like our initial experience.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, do I get the armor upgrade for Faye or Ellie? Oh,
It's kind of like scales too, because of course upgrading scales is expensive if you want to give everyone an RS90.
Yeah, finally he's learned his new one. Great. But with X though, that was a completely in the opposite direction in terms of course correcting. Be like, okay, let's make things extra expensive, and also let's lock the best things behind an online functionality, which
Is dying.
yes, is dying. Unless Nintendo, if you want to port, Xenoblade X, Yoshi's Woolly World, and other games. But, I'm not the first person to ever say that to you at all. But damn it, if I will not be the last. How many death threats do you think Nintendo gets from that? X is fun. Probably my favorite open world in a game. You know what? I think as an open world, I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
It is expansive, it is fun, and for the Wii U, the scale is freaking impressive.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I think it's a marvel in that alone. Just the amount of stuff you can have in that game. I mean, granted, yes, you had DLC to help with the loading, but still. I enjoyed exploring it before you can get scales more than after. To be honest. You prefer looking at things on foot.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I can see that too. Because I feel like when you have a scale, you're kind of glossing over things for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on foot though. Yeah. Running around on foot with huge monsters and trying to get everywhere you shouldn't be yet. Okay, now that I can definitely agree with. The fact that you can you can climb up walls in which you shouldn't.
Moon jump FTW.
Yeah. The huge jumps were fun. And dude, not having fall damage, just being able to jump off like waterfalls or sheer mountains and whatnot, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got that for Cyan. And the level 90 giant monsters, you can barely see their heads. Is that the Millosaurs?
Probably.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
Aww.
I just love them being on foot because even if you don't aggro them, they're just gonna simply just knock you away. It's funny. Those big gorilla guys were scary too when you first start. Yes, definitely so. And I love the Saltats, the little winged birds with the trumpets. They were great. They were great. My favourite enemies, I think, in that game.
Honk.
Honk. Especially when you see the totem poles of them. They're great.
Aww.
Yeah, you get the one standing on each of his heads. Yeah, fantastic. Again, that game is so much a character, and great music too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is again, hey Nintendo, want to port it over? Look, I know licensing the soundtrack is gonna be a pain, expensive, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. I feel like Monolith have definitely proved themselves that whatever they make is definitely worth the money. Healing up. The different zones are really well designed, and they were creative too. Noctilum and Silverlum at night. Oh, love seeing them. The music again, fantastic. There is only 7.5 hours on the play timer. Wow. Yeah. We're speed runners. Totally. And nothing to do with the fact that we've had to restart this save file from scratch. From scratch, quote unquote. Yeah. Yeah, just for we started this particular save file when we first got to the towns with Faye and Ellie. That's where we lost everything.
Yeah.
How did you lose it? Okay. After a while, I started to notice that hey, as like hey, we're not extremely close, but we're getting to the point which we're gonna have to switch discs, and that's going to require a save file. Just say okay, fine, you are here. Here's what you had. So I figured okay, just to prepare ourselves for disc 2, I'm just gonna check to see what our save file is doing, because it's not there anymore. I've still got my save states, but my save file is just not there anymore. So I switched a few things around, be like, okay, fine. The directory for my save file is going to be here, and it's going to be there, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, everything's gone. Like, what? I loaded the game back up, it's like, okay, the save file is completely gone. I'm just gonna reload my save states. Save states cannot be found. I'm like, oh god, no. So for the next couple of months, I was like, okay, fine. Do I play the game again from scratch in my own time? Do I try and cheat and shorten the time of waiting? But then I still found, wait, it's still not saving my file, so I'm going nowhere. To change disc, you don't need a save file read. You can just change discs in the emulator and click continue. Good to know. I'll have to. Things I could have known 6 months ago. If you couldn't tell, we're still new to the whole emulation thing, because I like my physical games. I'm still new when it comes to this whole thing. Like booting one up and downloading one, yeah, sure, I'm all for it. Setting things up is all great, but yeah, multiple disc games is something I've never dabbled in, and yeah, this is the result I get. But good to know. Good to know. You did okay. I'm not bitter. I'm not upset. I'm a grown adult playing video games on the internet.
No.
I'm fine with this. When you change discs on old consoles, you never had to save. You just open the disc tray and put in the new one, and it reads the game, the game continues. You see, now I feel kind of dumb for that. Because I own multiple disc games on the PS1, like Final Fantasies, all three of them, Metal Gear Solid, and yet I've never experienced them.
You never played them?
No.
Then how do you know so much about like Metal Gear Solid and things like that?
People who I watch on the internet, or sometimes I just in my research for video games. Because again, I may not play a lot of games, but I do try and research some of them, because I'm always a sucker for the design philosophies on them. They do tend to give you an option to save, but they don't require it. I think I'm being called out as a fraud here on the internet. Lightning's not actually a gamer, for shame!
I mean, what about things like Crash? Was that multi-disc?
Yeah, no. The multiple disc Crash one is a rare. I sound like a nerd. It was a rare first edition that came with a demo disc. It's okay. It's good to refresh your memory on the story. Oh my god. Replay everything. You can definitely tell I grew up with games as a kid. I definitely learned. I feel like as I've got older, I've definitely learned to appreciate them a lot more. Especially the pricing.
Yeah.
A lot of these physical games, I'm not gonna let go until I'm dead. But on a personal note, I want to be buried with my car, with my copy of Xenoblade. I'll be like an Egyptian pharaoh, but just nerdy. Bury me with all of my games.
Oh.
And then maybe in the future some arsehole will come and raid my tomb. I don't know, I feel like growing up, I was mostly an N64 and PlayStation kid, but I never really played a great variety of games. I just got the ones I had and played them like nuts. Hence why I know Spyro so well. All three of them. Okay, fine. Maybe two and three at best. The original Spyro definitely has first game syndrome. Oh, I forget. Is this where I came? I don't think so. No, this is definitely new. I've skipped an elevator.
An elevator.
An elevator. Ah, you puns, you. Yeah, you chastise me for them. It's double standards, I say. Well, was that make you then? A dad joke?
No.
A mom joke? Do moms even have jokes?
I don't think so. I think they... Well, unless you want to have, like, memes where they're always drinking wine.
Okay, but say, you are a mother. You cannot be funny at all. A funny mom is just completely out of the question.
From what I've seen, mom jokes are just pictures of them with wine and complaining about their kids.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for us because we'll never have kids, but I digress.
Huh?
It's good to have Ellie here for extra scenes. Yeah, I'm following somewhat of a crude guide. Not a step-by-step one, but just like, hey, make sure you do this, or make sure you have this equipped or whatnot. And yeah, I knew to bring Rico into the orphanage and to bring Ellie here. For story, and also I think for ether attacks, because she's definitely going to be useful. I'm also worried because I'm going into autopilot at this point, and doing the death blows I know, when really I should be learning more. I think Saiyan can... Oh yeah, Saiyan cannot learn anymore until he's 46. Level, not age. She's not my favourite in combat, especially on foot, but she is mid-tier at least. Upper tier in gear. You know what? I can get behind that. I think Faye and Saiyan for me, they're looking like top tier. They're to me. Well, more Faye than Saiyan, but I digress. I think he's on par with Bart.
Bart misses a lot, though.
Yeah, he does. Hey, at least he's no Margie.
Yeah.
He's no Margie. Doc is second strongest both on foot and in gear. I figured as much. He definitely seems like it. I mean, for God's sake, he is the second person you get in the game. You really can't have him be worthless with Faye. So, just out of curiosity, is your favorite part of this game coming up, or has that already gone by? Cairo.
A lot of the rankings change based on where you are in the game because different things unlocks you that progress.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Because that makes a lot of sense because it's different enemies, different levels, and
Mixes and whatnot. Since I love the story the most, this too is my favorite. This one drags a little for me.
I can understand that.
I'd be definitely inclined to agree with that. It does have its moments for sure, even in the smallest ways. That part in the Reaper ship, the small part in which you see blood and blood, quote unquote, or just rust in the shower, just the little unexpected things like that. It's like, wow, this game it's got a lot of substance to it.
Yeah, I look forward to more lore dumps.
I mean, this too, it's mostly story.
Yeah.
Because I have to assume most of the storage is used up by the cutscenes as well as the voice acting. The voice acting definitely takes up a lot of space, especially in the classic discs.
This one has really good scenes, but so much between them. This two is like back-to-back reveals and awesome scenes. Sweet.
Wow.
I mean, because to be fair though, he does have a good point. It's been a long time since we've seen those anime cutscenes.
Yeah.
And they were so good. Like the one in the first village. Fantastic. Oh no, the guard in the chest. Unless that was a poorly timed a random encounter. Most likely that. I'm sorry, the holy man is the only one who is seduced by the lady demon. The squid girl.
Production IG made all the cutscene in this game. They made Ghost in the Shell and the Evangelion movie.
Now you know what? Now that you've said that, I'm visualizing Ghosts in the Shell scenes in my head. My God, you're right. They are pretty much on point.
Yeah, I can remember reading somewhere that somebody recommended watching Evangelion if you like Xenogears.
I mean, let's be fair, Evangelion and Xenogears and just things of that genre, they go hand in freaking hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's a great animation studio. Hell yeah.
Man, the amount of animation studios I could say make great stuff, just so much.
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki, I'm British, so I should know this. Aardman, yeah, it's Aardman, the people who make Wallace and Gromit and whatnot.
He is an Evangelion, again pulled from the same sources, so there is a lot of
similarities. Well, of course, giant mechs and whatnot. Received Black Snake. Ooh, that sounds like a bard weapon. Because snake and weapon. Yep, if Satan... Yep, I'm assuming it is a bard weapon. Well, great. That's alright, we're still good. You know what, I might give...
I feel like we don't use ether as much as we should. That is me though. But I get the feeling with Ellie,
if I've read the guide right, I might be using that a lot more soon.
Just you watch, there'll be a point like in Xenoblade where it's just an ether-only environment.
Please no. As long as we don't get a Lower Fear section, I'll be perfectly fine.
Oh.
I do not want to pay for any insolence of any kind.
Oh.
you know, I'm gonna love it after we played all of the Xeno games. It'd be nice to just rank them, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, because for me, this is beating Saga,
Yeah.
in my honest opinion.
It is.
Especially in the music department. Eva isn't great without equipment geared specifically for it. If you're just in a defensive stuff, it won't do great
It won't do great damage. So, if you really want to commit to Eva, you've really got to commit. I mean, being physical has done service for me so far.
You just hit them and you hit them again.
All right, Uni, where'd you come from? Just trying to think. What else? I want to learn?
It scales really well to the point of being broken OP, but it removes all difficulty. And I feel like for me, I do want some challenge. Because if you take away all of the challenge, you kind of lose a bit of stakes regarding the narrative and whatnot.
Yeah.
If you can just sit back and be like,
this final boss, who in cutscenes was very intimidating and whatnot, trivialize.
but again, no, I'm weird.
Unless you're doing New Game Plus, in which you can wreck some fools.
Oh, once New Game Plus is in, it's kid gloves are off. Just like go nuts.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting worried about Billy's ammo count.
I could have sworn you mentioned doing something like using the trigger buttons to restock them. I don't know.
I'll see for a second. It's Ellie. Right, that's my next death blow. Sky attack. I'm learning Pokemon, damn it. Thank God these guys do not take much to kill, but they give a decent amount of EXP. Yeah, as you say, Faye is really falling behind. Oh, that's comforting. That's real comforting, that. Okay, that's a mouthful.
Is that item? That is restores party HP to full. Okay, so that is pretty much a get out of free card. So those things do not come often. Once again, does not put me at ease. But I'm going to heal. And I'm going to save. Look at all of the save files I'm not going to use.
Yeah.
I got them and it said, which save file would you like to download? Freaking all of them! I don't want to take any chances and I don't want to do this all again. Alright. Down the stairs to what I'm assuming is going to be a happy, happy place. Full of sunshine and rainbows. That's a dolphin lady. A dolphin squid lady.
You're healing her.
So, there it is.
So you gotta throw healing items at her then?
Healing items, or I could just do healing magic. So, yeah. Die, fool! I'm literally killing you with kindness.
I still love that gimmick. It's so cool.
I love it when JRPGs do that, and I love seeing people react to it. Be like, I don't know. I don't know why. I find some mild in. Okay, that's lovely. Yes, I am assuming so.
If you do the math on that, it is 4,000 years it has been sealed.
Yeah.
Man, someone has not done maintenance in 4,000 years. The updates on this thing must be immense.
Oh.
Then there's terminal. Oh, that's probably the save point I was at. So it kind of forces you there. Okay, that's cool. Again, a little bit design quirks like that. The holy man is being seduced once again. The sprite work as well is so good in this one too. I like how Billy was asleep, woke up for a second, be like, what? And then got poisoned, and then went back to sleep. Like, so you played Xenosaga 2 already. I've only played the first one. It was a solid okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could definitely tell it had first game syndrome, which was, still relishing in its its ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say judgment on the narrative because it's part of an ongoing trilogy. So why should I judge it?
Yes, I give Xenosaga 1 a 6 or 7, I think. The only place in which I think Xenosaga falls a little bit for me is the soundtrack department, or lack thereof.
Yeah.
If it had a bit more of a stylistic, more songs, then I'd love it more.
And the first ship was a drag.
Yeah, first, it was definitely... not a fan of footsteps in empty hallways. Dude! Dude, that's a banger! Hang on, okay, I am a former musician. Look, I'm doing it! I'm recreating the soundtrack!
Yeah.
Those are my footsteps, if you couldn't tell. I'm semi-retired. Haven't played in, man, over a decade now.
What's that?
Musician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some of it's by choice. Others is because, well, they haven't really had room, time, or really the equipment to get back into it. We won't be against it, but for now, I consider myself retired. Ah, yes, the dream to retire at something at 29. My God, I've said my age. My boss is mostly retired now. He played bassoon, if that's how you spell it. I'm not a bassoonist, a bassoon player, but I'm not one. I cannot say if that's been spelled right or not. I still find it weird how things like you can't say I'm a piano player. No. You gotta say pianist.
I know.
Even though it's a bit of an awkward way to say it. I play the piano. I'm a pianist. Wait, what?
Well, when you have like Navy people, like They're called seamen.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You see, no, for me, I've never called them that. I've just said, okay, fine, you are a man of the sea.
Yeah, man of the sea.
Although, if you did that in this game, or in the style of this game, you'd look nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I salute you, men of the sea! They'd be like, this guy has stroke? Why he pause? He was a tutor teaching others to play, and he played in his church orchestra.
That's cool.
I feel like that's a commentary on how artists normally get started.
It's so like something as something church.
I played in the choir, or I played in the band that performed in church. Also, I'm noticing this is not the terminal I'm looking for, so how do I activate this thing? Or do I just completely skip by it? Just immediately falls flat. That's a great part. Okay, so that's not the terminal I'm looking for. So then, what is? Not the little pad. It's gonna go check back down there. Just see if I. Oh wait, it isn't this thing, is it? Nope. Can't jump over. Okay, game, how far are you asking me to go back? That is my question. I killed you with the power of healing! I think the sound effect gets me as well. It's like, healing! Die! I've been bedridden for months, missing work these days. Oh, dude! Oh, dude, you alright?
I know that feeling.
Bedridden for months. I mean, are you sick or are you hurt physically, dude? I don't know. Intestines and liver pain. Ah. No
diagnosis yet, dude. Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Man, why is it that everyone we talk to on stream has some sort of long-term problem?
Yeah.
Like Next, for example, he has kidney stones. Does he still have them?
I don't know.
It's been I want to say over a year.
I think I remember him saying he's in the process of passing them, but I don't know if they passed or not.
But that was like years. That's like months ago. Good lord. Next test isn't until February. February now, dude. You gotta wait that long to get. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is gonna be a personal question. Okay, can't believe I missed this. Yes. But do you live in America? Because if so, man, that's got to be some expensive stuff as well.
Yeah.
As you would know. Well, in fact, no. I personally would know as well. You always say, yeah, it's free. It's free because I'm not working. Oh, now that I didn't know. That I didn't know. Well, I'm glad for it because I've seen some horror stories in America, and man, those prices. I mean, I can't say anything. I got charged $2,000 as well, and Medicaid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll never forget my first trip to America in which I saw a doctor for like what 5 minutes. Said, okay, what's the issue? Okay, I have slight pain. How bad does it hurt? moderate. Okay, fine, take this. That'd be $2,000, please. Like, so what?
For tonsillitis.
Yeah. Not even a copay, dude. That is a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
That is a freaking good deal. Well, Billy's dead. A lot of people don't know how to apply for insurance or ask discounts for paying out the pocket. I mean, I can't say anything as a bloke from the UK. There's a lot of the NHS here that I take for granted. It's like, please don't miss. I mean, with people not knowing, like, to apply a discount, is that because of people just generally not knowing, or just because the medical just makes it complicated on purpose?
I'm sure it's a mixture of both of that.
If you have insurance, you have co-pays, premiums, deductibles, because insurance companies are for-profit companies. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I long for the day in which I see a CEO stand on the podium and say, "No, I do not want to make money. I want to help people."
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, though, I indulge in the video game industry, which is not known for that type of thing. The hospital will give you big discounts if you have no insurance, but some of them you have to ask for. Like, you pay 10% if you are self-paying, but you can get a bigger discount if you pay the full amount up front too. There's also low income discounts and stuff, and that is a pretty cool system. But man, I can understand, like, the worry on not having insurance because people think it's a lifesaver.
Mm-hmm. It sounds kind of like the benefits over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Carers allowance, universal credit, etc.
Yeah, if you're low income, then you get a bit of help.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's good to know.
Yeah.
If I ever go back to America and I get sick, I can say I have no insurance. When this first started for me, I had no insurance and was paying the 10%. But when I needed bigger tests than just blood work, I went and got Medicaid. That's sweet. Medicaid is free if you have no income. Nice. I will say this morbidly. One of the reasons why I let Billy sleep is because he gets to reserve ammo. I'm being very stickless about this. It's very easy to get to. Yeah. I'll say this. Getting certain benefits in this country can also be simple as well, but it's just about finding the right scenario for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Just Billy, just being there with that gas, it just reminds me of a blight in Okami. Just with the Emperor sleeping, just exuding green mist. Right. Escape defense, because... Right, because you mentioned with Billy, I could do something with the... I can't do anything right now. The problem with American healthcare is insurance companies. They massively profitable companies. You pay huge premiums each month, then the companies do as little few as they can to get away with. That sounds like a company that's wanting to make money and not help people.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, isn't that just insurance in a nutshell?
Yeah.
Right, but... Okay, so I can't do anything regarding that. I'm just gonna put you on defense, because why not? Yeah, but insurance companies in a nutshell are just a big issue.
That's why I've started an inventory, because I've heard that they cannot reimburse you if you don't tell them exactly what you lost.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like... It's like, for me, I personally get bombarded with a lot of insurance for, like, car insurance and whatnot. It's like, dude, it's like, dude, I'm only gonna need it the one time in my life, but it says, but what if it's tomorrow?
I keep getting asked for life insurance.
Okay, normally that's me. I should be getting a life insurance adverts. It would be much better if our government forced people to save money in an emergency savings account with investments, so it grows, and once it gets to so much in the account, they start making you save more. Dude, there should be a lot the government should be doing to help people, and not just in America, it's here as well.
Yeah.
Inflation is stupid over here.
Yeah.
And plus, not to mention the other things that our government is screwing up on, i.e. everything, but, you know. But everyone thinks the options are only insurance or government taxing people. Taxes and government ruining things isn't great. Yeah. I would... I don't know why. I just have an inkling to say we don't need the government. But that
Anarchy.
but that can be taken so many ways. It's like someone's gonna look at this thinking he's saying we should destroy the government. No, I'm not saying that. Nor am I saying you should attack the Capitol. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying you could do that. I joke, of course, completely joking. Don't do that, otherwise you're a freaking moron. He's going to jail for that, right?
Huh?
Never mind. I'm not going to go into a topic in which is maybe uncomfortable for people. Just governments in a nutshell. Just really need to sort their stuff out. People like to view taxes like it's only 1%, 1 penny per dollar, but you only have 100 for 1% before you have nothing. But taxes never end. They just keep taking your whole life. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. If you still got a pulse, you've still got to pay something.
Yeah.
As the old saying goes, there are two things that are guaranteed in life: death and taxes.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Well, in your eyes. Billy, I wish you had some. I wish you had some explosive bullets. If this game ever got a remake, should definitely opt for getting the ability to switch out the party members.
Yeah.
Our president is taking, but our president is talking, but it'll put me to sleep if I really listen to Biden. I mean, speaking to two Americans right now, because I know nothing. Is Biden good or just eh?
I haven't heard much. I don't know.
Because my instant reaction is well, at least he's not Trump. But again, I can't say anything compared to you two.
I don't live there anymore, so I don't really have a horse in his race.
Okay. I mean, I can speak on my government. We've had the same party for the past, 13 years, and yet nothing's changed. So, who knows? He's not super controversial, but I don't think he does much. Okay, so he's just eh.
Yeah. That's why people call him Sleepy Biden.
Okay. Oh, and these are the... He's not Trump. There we go. He's a selling point. And this is probably one of the scenes that is exclusive to Ellie. He does what the cabinet tells him to do. Okay, so he's like an old man.
Yeah.
It's like, come here. It's like, come on. It's like, come on, Grandpa. We're going to Olive Garden today. A minor note, should an 80-year-old man be leading a country?
Nah.
One of the top countries in the world?
There should be an age limit, I think.
I mean, there's one, you can't be too young.
Yeah, you have to be 35.
You should be in the prime of your life. Maybe like 30 to 50.
Yeah.
That'd be the pristine, but, politics. They should, if should be an age limit on. I would just like should be an age limit on driving. Yeah, but your age differs to us over here.
What is it over here?
In terms of driving. Okay, what's yours?
As a minimum?
Yeah.
15 to get a permit, 16 to get a license.
17 for us here. That's when you can learn to drive. Oh yeah, shoot, I'm noticing the blood in the top left corner. That's morbid.
Yeah.
And I believe this is one of the scenes that Ellie is useful for. We also were supposed to learn to drive, but there is no requirements for a class, and no one has to ensure that your guardian is really teaching you anything. It's kind of the same over here, but you do need an official teacher's like recommendation in order to get the test. There's like a number of hours driving you need supposed to have driven, and the tests to pass. We don't have an hour requirement here. It's just an officially licensed teacher gives you a recommendation, and you're set to go. Same thing for us. It doesn't teach road etiquette. That comes later.
It's Xenoblade 3.
Pretty much. No items, no nothing, alright. I love the pan. I love the pan while this is all going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cinematic for a PS1 game. And once again, this game is not against asking hard questions. But then again, though, Xeno has never been afraid of like questioning religion. This game goes a lot further than the later Xeno games. I agree. I agree. But I feel like for the most part that was Xenoblade's intention, because I feel like the ending of that game was, and this might be like extrapolating a lot, but I would like to assume that the ending of that game is just cutting ties with God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just stop the religion stuff right now. Let's just make our own story. And I am assuming this is a unique dialogue with Billy being here. So in some ways, I actually picked a really decent party. This guy said that when he had kids, he wanted to only put things he would be okay with his kids in his game. Yep, I remember seeing that quote, and yeah, this wouldn't fly.
What's that about?
Takahashi, the director of Monolith, said he nowadays, when he had kids, the only things he wanted to make were things that he would be okay with his kids seeing.
Oh, okay. Hence why Xenogears was not released over here.
No, in Europe, definitely not. Definitely not. But then again, though, we over here, especially back in the 90s or years ago, we definitely had more of a hold-on religion.
Yeah.
And this wouldn't fly.
No.
Just because I grew up in a religious school, this would not fly. Just in that small community, that would not. It would not fly. So we're just going to watch them casually walk away. Oh, elementals. He also said that he has a lot. He has lost his youthful ambition and learned he needed to balance the story with gameplay more. So those stories are a bit of a step back to the gameplay, more room to shine. And dude, you can feel that. Especially I feel it with Xenosaga. You could definitely feel that with Saga. The combat is, at least for 1, I can't speak on 2 or 3, but you can definitely tell the story definitely overshadowed gameplay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, in terms of execution, level design, atmosphere, yeah. This one though, Gears, I feel like it's got a good balance. Mm-hmm. The combat's fun. It's definitely got a variation. I still absolutely love the mech fighting in the prison.
Yeah.
That is one of my highlights of this game. So I can't say gameplay has nothing to do with this game's appeal. I thought that was Momo for a second there. I was like, wait, what? They tried a lot of things in this game. They had a lot of new programs that had never worked on a game before, and were teaching them on the job. No one had worked with a 3D before on their team, so it was a lot of experimentation as see what they could do, dude. And this game is not the only. This game is not the only one who's had a development like that. But for me, for the most part, it always comes out to be one of the best examples of that. I mean, for example, what's the game? A GoldenEye on the N64. A lot of the development team had never worked on a game before. Period. And yet, a lot of people see that game as one of the best FPSs of all time. From people who knew nothing. I mean, to be fair, when you're in a job and you have no experience, you go into it with a sense of, I don't want to say ignorance, but it could be blissful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the limitations are. I could make this, and this. And that's one of the things that games like this are so good on, because you get new blood in there. Also, did I see Jin and Tonic in there?
That's what she called her, even though that's not, because she's called a positronic photon brain cyborg, and she's like, Jin and Tonic.
Yeah, once again, one flight.
It's Star Trek.
There. Okay. With the makers of Star Trek. I like how they spelt it wrong as well to avoid copyrights. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Aww.
Oh, again, this game just oozes charm. I love it. They're unpredictable. Okay. It's when you get to a point of following a formula, you lose creativity. Once things are established, people tend to copy others' work without much experimentation. It's very easy to see in anime. Yeah, because how many tropes are there, and how many of them, have stuck around? That's one of the reasons why I like, and yet sort of, am not a big fan of One Piece. Because there are a lot of cool moments in the anime, but a lot of those moments sometimes get ruined because of a character trait or a trope.
I think the one that bothers me the most is the damsel in distress. Hence why I'm liking the direction they're taking with Peach right now.
But I do like how Monolith is trying to change things up, because they're always encouraging, like, we want new people in the studio. We're constantly hiring. Because, yeah, new people, new ideas, whatnot. I like early One Piece. It's coming a lot more like a generic shonen. The art style was too unique, and writing was great early on in One Piece. I completely agree. Water 7, that is my favourite arc in One Piece, because it's just great. It's just fantastic. It's fantastic, I feel. Right, so if I remember right, you two are different elements, and Ellie is effective against all of them. It's just picking the right one. I can only assume when I attack you, I'll find out, or when you attack me. I liked all the characters' introductions and their sad backstories. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's not good. Right, so Talon is wind. Okay, good to know. I think Earth definitely does that. Right, that's and now Ellie's dead. Oh boy. I can't use my gear down here, so that's lovely. Ellie, I'm gonna need you back up. I think if I had to pick a few favorite characters in One Piece, I think it had to be Zoro and I want to say Brook, just cause of the backstory there. They open with AoE damage, but things will calm down some after that. Right, so Grey is wind. But I'm gonna use this turn to get Billy back, and then hopefully he can heal next turn.
The pink one looked like she did either an electricity attack or a ice attack.
Right. Ellie's, she's not great. Right, Cyan. Right. Saiton, I feel like you are going to be the punchy man for here, so I'm just going to charge you up on APs. Ether. So... Oh... Voltage, no wind. Yeah, okay. Earth works best against you, I believe, grey-haired lady. Yes, indeed. Okay, and it heals her. It heals her. He's on fire. Okay, didn't do much though. Okay, so Ellie's down. About half the damage of just attacking with a death blow every turn. Fair enough. Combo was fun to do, but it's pretty bad for damage output. I definitely do agree. I like the combo system in its cool execution, but with how things can go south pretty quickly, it does make me feel hesitant to always rely on them. In a morbid way, it is kind of like those attacks that take a long time to charge up in Pokemon, Skull Bash, Sky Attack, and whatnot. It's like, it's not really worth it, but it is somewhat satisfying when those attacks go off. So, ooh, but blocks fire attacks. Okay, you know what? I think because Billy is definitely a bit squishy, I'm gonna protect him. She just took some of my ether, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a pain. Well, I'm fine with that because I'm not really using Saiton for that. I picked right. I picked right. Yeah, I feel like Saiyan is definitely going to be the protector of this one. I mean, like, over, say, 5 turns during 5 death blows would be like 1,000 damage, but saving combos with like 500. I agree. The combo system, it's cool for what it is, but it takes a long time to charge up. Too much time. Like, it's Billy, so yeah, I'm gonna heal us all up. Actually, you know what? Now I'll just do Ellie because she needs it more. So, Skylar, do you recommend that I just don't use combos in general and just go straight and just go straight for the kill? 'Cause if so, that I can definitely do. You lose all the small attacks before the death blow besides the one triangle, and you have to spend another turn to activate it. True. Very, 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 very true. Yeah, unless you just like the fast animations and want to have fun. I mean, I'm not against having fun, but if it's going to actively cost me, like, winning or losing this fight, then yeah, I'm perfectly happy with just foregoing it.
Like in the last stream where you built it all up with Bart and only for the boss to not die.
Yeah, that is absolutely what happened. Right, so... Okay, there we go. That's decent damage, so... Alright, so... I guess I just go. I mean, I'll just use the combos I have. No point in wasting time. So... 5 Mufus, or... Nah. Let's use Hockey. Seeing how we were just talking about One Piece.
I was gonna say, use Mufu because it's an ice attack.
Ayo! Alright, now... I'm going to heal you. I'm gonna heal myself. Shoot myself wolf in the head, Persona style. The AoE spells can fail, which makes them do reduced damage, and they have 10k of damage if they don't fail. Yeah. Plus, I think I accidentally healed one of them beforehand.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not something I want to do, but it definitely would help if Saiyan would actually hit. Also, great camera angle. I love seeing railing. I'm fine. Nice. You can hit. Oh. Yeah, she's fine. You know what? I think to save on bullets. I think I'll just have Billy be on healing duty, and then Ellie and Saiyan can just wreck house. The chance to fail is shown in the menu when you are selecting. The chance to fail is based on her cheaper stat. I mean, Ellie's attack is definitely higher. Oh, she's down. Sweet. Now she's just going to sulk in the corner. In fact, I think, is she clutching her knees going, "You jerks! I hate you! You got rocks in my hair!" Well, alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's just heal. Saiyan, you don't need it, but I'll take it.
444.
444. I like por favor. Alright, she's going to... that's the AoE. It's right after I healed too. Rude. Like, literally right after I healed. Saiyan. Hit the... Hit on. Hit on, women. Nope. Nope. No, I gotta commit now. I'm gonna hit on women, see? And I'm gonna end up in the pool dead. Yep. That's how it's gonna go. Oh god. Things that don't go as planned. It's really cheesy. If you had Runrod, you can keep these both sleep the entire flight. Oh, dude, you can. That's cool. For me, I am conditioned to think that you know those extra effects of like, hey, this can poison an enemy, or this can break an enemy and whatnot. I am so conditioned to feel like it doesn't work on bosses.
Yeah, same here.
It doesn't work on bosses, so what's the point? Yeah, most bosses resist all sound effects, except for these two. Right. Unless you're morbidly telling me that this is not actually a boss fight and I'm just taking extremely long time.
I mean, it's playing the boss music.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess.
You're now noticing that?
I suppose. I'm too engrossed. Ah, she's out of ether. Damn it. The poison whip was pretty useful during the first fight against Ramsus. I believe it was, if memory serves. Definitely kept him down for a little while. Right, I'm just gonna use this because Ellie needs her EPs. Rose petals. Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to restock or re-heal at some point. And they just disappear. If he's poisoned, Mirai won't heal his HP. She waits her turn to remove the poison set, and then you just immediately put it back on him. Well, that's that. Now I have to go back. Thank God there's not a sequence in which, self-destruct is activated. You have 2 seconds. Goodbye. Please wait. Is Faye coming back to life? Took you long enough. It looks like it looks like he's having an existential crisis from that angle. It's like, dear God, what have I experienced? Where did he go indeed? Right. So this can be cool. So I'm assuming I have to skedaddle. First of all, though, save. Because why wouldn't I? I do not want to do all of this again. But I honestly love games that have pacing like this. They just go on a normal like flow, but then they cut back to a character's personal point, but like, ooh, the intrigue.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know everything yet. But honestly though, I would say I can definitely see why this game is like a cult classic with a lot of people, and why people love it so much. But then at the same time, I remember who makes it, or who made it, or who published it, should say. Because I keep thinking like this game is so good. How come it's not being brought back like in other forms? And then I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though, yeah, sure, we have had some rough patches when playing this game, there's always one point in every stream which I feel like, man, this is good. Why isn't this more common, or why isn't this like more well known? Square. You were cool at some point. But then again, though, a lot of video game companies were back in the day. I'm just really glad the Monolith Soft has remained like a great studio. I think the main reason why this is not touched is because when the dev team left the company, it was a lot of their best talent. Takashi literally split their company. I think it's a lot of bad blood. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, because parts of the team who made this also made Chrono Trigger, and I think a lot of people know a lot of feelings on that game. 22 shared team members were Chrono Trigger. Yep. Who'd have thought? People who make JRPGs can make great JRPGs through consoles and many generations. And yeah, that is their best game ever recorded. According to so many lists. I mean, it's actually a classic. One that we need to play.
What, Chrono Trigger?
Yeah. But I've said this many times. I've said this many times in streams and whatnot. I just wish, like, look, if a company's so resided to not using an IP, just give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Either license it or sell it off. I mean, for the love of God, Square Enix recently is doing a fine job with that. I think Square and Sega are my two biggest companies that I wish would just do that. Like, you have all of these IPs which you're not using. Just sell them off or license them. Like, what is the point in not doing it? And oh well. There's so many good classic games. But honestly though, I would like to assume that with Monolith being able to use Cosmos, I would like to hope they could do the same thing with Square. I think it's been too long since this game to redo anything for it well. It kind of feels too mon if they made anything new. Now, granted, yeah, I know a lot of games like gameplay or commentary-wise wouldn't age well, but I don't know. But I honestly feel like if someone could make something out of either this game getting a remake or doing something with the IP, I think Monolith Soft is one of the best people for it because most of them make this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm just. But the newer games don't feel like this. Very, very true. You'd be just in its name, and you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong there. I know some things are best left alone. But I'm always the guy who thinks. But what if? What if? And I'm also going. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. What we need to do is invest in a time. It's in a time machine. Is it wrong for me to say that I don't think we'll ever get a time machine because it would have already happened? Because all the things that have happened in the world, like it would have been set to right if someone eventually made the time machine. And take a lot of money back in time to Square and tell Golden to fully support Takahashi. But then again, though, we may or may not have got the Saga or Xenoblade. And for me, it's a dark, ironically future to live in. A world without Xenoblade. Ellie, please.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah. It's like what if this one guy was sick today and didn't make this one specific lamp? Xenoblade would not exist. I think the rest of this series it would be worth the sacrifice for Saga. I can't speak on that because obviously we haven't played Saga full yet.
Not to mention this was meant to spawn multiple games.
I mean, that was the case with this game and Saga as well, but of course that never came to pass.
Yeah. Just imagine a world with Xenogears 2.
It means Xenogears 3, 4, and 5, and God knows how many other games they wanted to make in this series. But I feel like that is the prime example of like, yeah, we want the story to overtake gameplay. It's like, if I want to make 7 games out of this. 6 planned episodes. Yep, there. Yep, there. There we go. It's like, at that point, should you just write a book? I would pay. I would pay to either read or watch a Xeno anime.
Yeah.
Or manga. Be it Gears, Saga, or Blade. I know Saga has one already, but still. Some of the episodes were intended to be other forms of media. Yeah, because for God's sake, how many forms of media did Saga get? Games, a little anime series, manga, flash games.
Didn't it get a mobile game?
I believe so. It also got a remake on the DS, which I think has some exclusive content or new stuff. But then again, though, you can go too far with that and then get the Kingdom Hearts effect, which you have so much, and each of them is paramount to understanding anything.
So you gotta get the manga to understand the game, to understand the animation, to understand the movie.
I think the Saga anime is just condensed version of the game story, but I don't know. It wouldn't shock me if in the anime they tried, because we haven't watched it either, but it wouldn't shock me if they tried to add like new scenes to like, build character or build, moments or whatnot. Because I think if I've seen like a minor screenshot or a minor clip, I think there's a point in which Cosmos just casually drops Shion in like a duct or something. And I know for a fact that's not in the game. So you can add new things. And to Science point, this is definitely a labyrinth. For sure. Are you egging me, bro? I do appreciate that in the new dungeons that we're playing here, we're leveling up pretty goddamn quick. Make sure you save before you leave here fully. There is a save point on the way out. Thank you very much. Good to know. I get the feeling I'm going to need it. Billy's just sleeping through all for this. Learn. Ellie, please learn all of the death blows. I'm almost sure Cyan can learn the next one. It's just he needs to get the levels. He hard him to death. Absolutely no, Sindim, he did. I'm using my my benefits of being British. I can use any words, and you absolutely know what I'm saying. Oh, absolutely no, Sindim, I did. I've been playing KH1. It's not as great as I remember. There's the save point. Yeah, we played Kingdom Hearts 1 a while back. You could definitely tell it's got first game syndrome. I think we got to like for the Tarzan section, we had to go to very specific areas in order to move the story along. It's like, okay, where do I go and how do I activate story?
Yeah.
Right, so I've saved, and this is definitely close to the way out. It feels like each world's story is so short and basic. Well, yeah, it was very early PS1 game, so yeah. The main story, you get like a tiny little tidbit at the end of each world. I mean, isn't that... I think that's one of the reasons why in like the Kingdom Hearts collection on PS4, they give you an option to just get a summary of the story in KH1.
The story so far.
Yeah, because I think even they knew, like, yeah, this game ain't great. Let's not lose fans on the initial game, please. Or new fans, I should say. There is just so little story in KH1 up until the end anyway. And I've seen little bits and pieces of it myself. I know a lot of people make fun of Sora and Kyra at the end, thinking, why just one of you just jump on the same rock at the end? Then you're not separated. You're not separated. Even your main characters you have no background in them. Like, how did they even get off on the island? I mean, was that ever explained in the game period? Like, I know, like I haven't played 2 or 3 or any of the other games apart from a small bit of 1, but man. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's like, there was an island, and there were people. The end.
Not just people, kids living alone.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I can appreciate the little cameos they had for Final Fantasy X, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I've hit the save point. I'm ready to rock. I've only played 1 and 2. I've always been hesitant to fully indulge in Kingdom Hearts because I've heard the story is just so nuts and confusing.
Yeah.
You do hear his mom in a 3-second long scene call him to dinner or something, and then they get a boat to get to their island. But that's all you get. Sora has a mom. That's it. To be fair, it's better than It's better than classic Disney. There was a character. Your parents are dead.
The end.
Yeah, that's it.
He waited for us.
They will come, and I will have an epic moment soon. Sir, we need to go. This place is dangerous. No, I want to have a moment. I need to gloat. I'm very insecure. You don't know you don't know anything about his own world. I think if memory serves, wasn't like an ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 like a tease on they mixed in Final Fantasy 15, or am I just doing it wrong or thinking wrong? I like classic Disney. I hate modern Disney. If you're talking about the live action remakes, absolutely they suck. Like they suck. All of them do. But a lot of it is hand-drawn animation. Dude, hand-drawn animation is the best. Like, as someone who delved into 3D animation and modeling, even I'd say, like, yeah, I prefer hand-drawn animation. Hands down. The rain scene in Bambi is gorgeous. I mean, Bambi's gorgeous in a nutshell. And also scarring for children, but I digress. I can't even wait to see what they do with a live action Bambi, and how that's gonna suck. That's trouble. I've heard about that. Yeah, not a good addition either. All names do not matter, but I am he. Id. Right, we're in a fight here. I'm going to assume this is a fight I cannot win. Scripted event. Hopefully I'm right. But I'll go nuts either way. I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Well, I was going to say that, but obviously not. Good job not saying id. Or saying ID. My name is ID. My name is a name of nondescript. My name is id Software. I use this plate to make Doom. A lot of streamers may say ID instead of id. When it comes to games like this, especially ones which I heavily respect, I try and take the game seriously. Unless I absolutely dislike it, and you know, if all bets are off. I'm digging the music, I gotta say. Saiyan, you aren't doing me any favors, dude. But the damage is pretty good, though. Oh, Kylo, thank you very much for the follow, man. Very much appreciated.
Yeah.
A dancing rookie for you, good sir. Appreciate the support, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that didn't do as much as I thought it would.
For a bombastic attack, it had little to nothing to show for it.
Yep. And luckily, he is up next, so I get to heal. Everything you did. Okay, we're not dead yet, so I'm going to assume this is a fight which we can win. Unless the turn count is very, very generous or very cruel, depending on your perspective. Wait a minute. Ah. I've just noticed something. Did you see that?
He's copying our moves.
Well, whose moves?
Faye.
Yeah. I recognize those animations. Remember Wisem used them too, and he trained in Chev where very far also used them. All links up. Alright, I can't go back and save, so hopefully there is a save point close by, or hopefully I'm out of the weeds for now. Do you remember that conversation in Chesa Battle Arena with Wise Man? I think I do, yes.
I'm not sure I remember because we took a break from the story.
We do, for quite a bit.
So what happened?
Oh, now you put me on a spot. I'm drawing a blank now, thanks. Oh, Oh, Jesus. I know it was a conversation. I know it was a conversation between Faye. God, how can I remember the scene but not remember the actual dialogue? You fight fight wild before you battle with Recon while Wiseman tells you about your mother Karen. And he says he knew your father and they were from a country called Shevat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I think I can remember the bit about the father.
Yeah, sure. Because I remember he was on top of like, I want to say a balcony, but a top of a structure. He came down to us. I remember that.
We fought him and he was pretty tough.
Yeah. Can't do anything about this now. Woohoo!
Back to the ship of safety.
Yeah. Please let me take a save point before indulging cutscene. Thank you. We are still alive. all of the X's. I died as many times in Breath of the Wild. I'm sure you can. Oh, so we gotta find Faye. Well, best place to look is the medical ward where he was. Normally that fight gives some people a challenge. He can one-shot your team members if they don't have good armor on. Well, thankfully I did! And if your death blows are behind, you can only do about 200 damage per hit. Well, again, thank God I decided to do a little bit of them off stream. The 500 plus helps the end a lot faster. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Alright, so first of all, let us stock in our supplies. I'm just really glad that in terms of levels, I've been able to be at a decent part. Like, I think the save file put us at, like, what, level 30? And this was before, this was just when we got to the Man of the Sea chapter. So we were definitely a bit behind. I'm just really glad I took a moment to put things back. I say as I get a boatload of items. Yes, I'm totally behind. I'm absolutely at a disadvantage. I have nothing but the clothes on my back and the backing of the Angels of Paradise.
It also does make me wonder what happened to Hammer.
I think he's either still in the prison camp or he's just away somewhere. Because we haven't seen him since someone shot our ship down. Not saying who, but, you know. He could have got a golden parachute and flown, or he could be here. He's perfectly fine. Buddy, I would, but you're a bit slow on the uptake, if you know what I mean. Also, I love how they have a picture of the ship on the ship. That's like having a having a full portrait of me in my room. It's like, why? Who would do such a thing? Okay, he's not in here. I would assume there'd be cutscene if there were. There's a dog. He is a good dog. That's to cover my bases. Right, so I have to assume he's somewhere. He might be in the hangar or here. I mean, the nurse, she died. I thought the gear left a while ago, didn't it? Gear. No, I'm good. What do you say? Alright, so with a gear left, then that can only mean one thing. Is Watal here or whatnot? Oh wow, you're here too. This is now the kids' room apparently.
Yeah.
She still says nothing. Yeah, I'll read that. 3 types of guns are standard equipment for you. Ether gun, big gun, handgun. Oh, this is a tutorial for Billies. Right. Doing this will switch the equipment window to a sub window where you can use it. There's only one. Yeah, be careful. There's only a finite amount of ads. Right. Did not know that. Well,
Thanks for that.
I did know that. I just completely forgot about it. Right, so equip. Okay. Oh. I think I restocked. Alright, well, anyways, check out the hangar. The gear is gone. We are in big trouble. Yeah, there's Billy's. No, Wet Hole is still here. Oh. Seen better days, though. I can explain. Okay, so Sai is going. Who am I getting? Oh, who am I getting in then? Bart. Yep, I'm happy with that. Rico, I'm sorry, dude. What can I say? I don't think it'll matter, but can I at least equip the Black Snake?
Oh wow, what the hell happened to him?
No.
Jesus!
Maybe that's his original form.
Maybe?
Oh, the same thing. Oh, the same thing will happen to Vandam. This with the look this guy has, he honestly gives me Mobius vibes.
Wouldn't shock me if there's references in there.
Yeah. Well, this can only be good. Now, if I'm remembering right, I can't touch this guy in the first couple of turns. So what can I do?
I'll probably use an item to probably give us a bit more. Yeah. Okay. Block physical effects. We're seeing how Ellie's the weakest. Well, HP wise, no effect in gear. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. The first time I'm doing that. Alright, so what attacks? What would this do? Yep, also. Okay, well, can I at least drop your accuracy down? Well, yeah, I can, so that might help. Might help. Or the damage that just saying nullified. Okay. Well, let's fix that. Cost me a bit of fuel, but I can manage. Alright, so can I attack you now? No. Try that again. It says it... Can I attack you now? But you know what? I probably should be saving up death blows now, I think, actually. Now that I think about it. No, I'm saving. You can probably just... Oh yeah, you can't. He can't heal. That's not good. Alright. Yep. I'll probably just charge up my death blows. So what point can I actually attack? I assume now. Good timing. Because, yeah, even the guide I've glossed over says this fight can be annoying. A negative energy. It's got bad chakra. We need to beat him with the power of friendship. Ah.
However, it's gonna take your dad's life.
Yep. Oh my god.
It's an Ouroboros.
We're gonna transform, alright! I took from Evangelion, you say? That's cause you're going to hell. Yep, I knew that. I knew that line. I knew that line was coming. You're going straight to hell. I still can't. I still can't get over that in a Sonic game of all things.
I know.
Aimed for the American audience, you say? Wow. Wow. Put that on a billboard and reference Xenogears.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that is... This writing's pretty much aged well in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
You are a godchild. Please tell me. Yes! I want a transformation sequence. Yes! My father's a gun! Dear God! And guess what, Billy? You know the best part is? The guns you've been using in combat? They're made from your mother. And you know that arm you're using? That's your wife. It's like, what? Alright, whippling effects. Total damage. He did a big hefty nine. Oh god, yeah, that took out a lot of ours. Okay, well, first off, I'm going to fix the frame. 'Cause I don't want to die. It's gonna take some fuel, but I feel like we'll be okay. You can't do anything to heal yourself, so let's just go nuts! Equip the death blows. Attack! Attack his big crotch! It's the only way! Do not like the fact you're targeting... Oh god. And I can't use anyone else to... No, this is gonna be close. I probably should have took a moment to discuss my options. Oh, great. Great angle. Love it. I love the lighting.
Those pixels, though.
Oh yeah, close. They are good 3D models. Don't target bot. Don't target bot. Thank you. At least with Billy and Ellie, they can heal.
Billy and Ellie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna get close. Don't target bot, please. Okay, but Ellie does need to heal next round. Right. You know what? If bot's gonna go down soon, I might as well just go all out. Let's charge. Let's attack. Hey, ship that I'm currently on, fly.
With us on it.
Yes. This does not make sense. Okay, that did nothing. Okay.
I'm just going to assume it's because we're standing on it.
I don't know. Love the angles! Right, Ellie, you're up. Can you heal? It's either that or Ether Attack is just a no-go with this guy. Mass limit. Oh, HP halved. Ah, so that's the rippling effect, and that's why so I've healed Ellie for nothing then. Oh, great. No, I'm not gonna chance it. I'm running out of fuel, but I can't risk dying. Not today.
I'm not ready to die yet.
No, thanks, Shulk. And nope, we're still kicking. We're still kicking around. I feel like my death blows in the gears could be a little bit better, but I don't know how to upgrade them in all earnest. Oh, he's gonna go next. Power loss.
I'm assuming strength down.
Nay, baby. Ellie's got pretty much no fuel left, and Bart's on his way down. Right, I'm gonna have one more round, which I go. Actually, you know what? No. Gotta charge. Ain't gonna do much. Bart's the only one who's got good fuel. Come on. He's gonna go next. Nope. But Ellie can only take one more hit before she goes down. Oh, but the fuel, man, that's... Ah! I can see why this guy's annoying. Yeah, I feel like at this point, he's just going to keep on halving my health, so I should probably just focus on just going nuts. Just focus on attacks, because what else can I do? He's gonna go next. And okay, Powell's again. That's fine, that's fine. Oh god, this is so close. Come on, Bart. Come on. Okay. Yes!
Yeah.
Woo, boy!
That was a tense pause.
That was a tense pause, and the frame rate showed it. And Paul died!
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So if I didn't have any health, I would have just died outright and it would have been a game over.
Mm-hmm. So did he take you down with him?
He tried to, yes. Bart died, which sucks because he doesn't get any XP from this, but okay. Oh boy, that was close for comfort. Jesus Christ. That would have been a jerkish move. Thanks, son. If I was dead, I mean. Personally, I would have preferred a drink, but you know. Ouchie! Wow! 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 I haven't heard that in decades. No, I don't. That was just a turn of phrase. Douchebag. That's not Billy. Say Billy, asshole. I'm just glad you're talking. Let's just put it at that. Hey, okay, you can stop talking now.
She only talks a swear word.
Yeah. Goddamn beep 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 beep. Yep, definitely my daughter. I taught her well. Before I left, say, "Hey, Prim, let me tell you about the words you shouldn't say." I thought my dad was just on a long drunken stupor. She likes you better. Does she not love me? By the way, how is my family?
Yeah.
I mean, now that you're no longer a man of religion, let's get you wasted. Don't shoot that in public. And that's why Mason ran off.
It also makes me wonder because we saw a flashback of Faye in a lab coat.
Yeah. Faye's here now. There we go.
Yep. It's also a sealed tower.
Yeah, it is. Oh god. In the middle of an ocean, so to speak.
Yeah.
Somewhat floating or above it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to indulge in what those are.
Alright. Yep, Faye's in there, and I think I'm happy. Oh, I like how they scaled Faye.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's a very nice touch, and I
Yeah.
like how it's scaled to the maximum level, not 45s. Okay, well, seeing how we're off on a new chapter, I'd like to assume... Oh, no wait. Story, my bad, story. But yeah, okay, so with that said, we got a pretty hefty amount of stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of progress was made, and a lot of cool story moments, and a lot of great action sets. So I think for now, we are going to end things for tonight, because it's now nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, and, well, we have work. Well, at least I do.
Mm-hmm.
You can chill. But yeah, guys, this was a very fun stream. Yeah, so, in all honesty, I really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad that the game is proceeding along, because I'm really glad that we have not encountered as much jerkish boss fights as I thought we would. Like, there have been some intense moments, but nothing like to say like Xenosaga had.
Yeah.
So I'm glad for that. But yeah, we will be back, and I want to assume probably the next time we will be streaming is unfortunately next Tuesday, maybe, for when we probably be back doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Wednesday, we will be doing a charity stream for the Gamers Outreach Foundation. Just gotta make the arrangement and tune out the details. We've got things set up and ready to go, but still, I digress. And yeah, sure. And one final thing for tonight. I'm not sure if you are still in the chat, but if you are, once again, thank you very much for Kyla9 for following and just essentially chatting and just being a really cool dude.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and hope to see you again the next time we stream this game, which again is will be on Tuesday.
But until then, guys, thank you all for watching, whether it's been live or via the VOD. Much appreciated. And as always, have a good day, good night, good afternoon, or wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you next time. So until then, have a lightning.
I'm Alice.
And have a good day, sir.
Tuesday.
It's on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
What? Do you like the way I say that?
All Brits say it like that. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Yeah.
And tuna.
And tuna, yeah. Yeah, tuna. It's like YouTube.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah. It is, bruv. What of it? Why laughing, you absolute nana? It's not gonna Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Either way, guys, thank you for... Actually, no, wait, I'm wrong. Technically, it's Thursday. Well, I digress, guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being so chill. Also, can't forget, save. I'm going to be very pissed because I'm expecting one of these days I'm going to say, okay, fine, goodbye, guys, goodbye. And I show off the emulator, and then I forget to save and got to do, like, what, 3 hours of content again. No, thank you. Cool, done and done. Have a nice night, guys. Goodbye.